Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry there's no curtain behind there. I don't know if that's going to affect our lighting. So maybe I am going to close this, or I'll scoot this way. And we'll scoot the boxes this way. And then we will turn a little bit. That way the window is not affecting us. So we're gonna open that one second. We're gonna open this one first. We got an Amazon haul. This has been sitting here for a week because I've been so busy with work that I haven't had time to do it. I didn't get that video out on Thursday, but it went out this afternoon when I got home. And the Mara Elizabeth one will go out tomorrow, and then this one will go out Monday. Yo, lots of paper for you to play with. So I'm gonna push the box that way so I can put it down. It's nothing really exciting, but it's stuff that I need. The first thing I got is a pump that goes on my syrup that I put in my iced coffees in the morning. I do not know if this is gonna fit, so I might go grab the bottle and test it out, but I'm gonna go rinse this first. Okay, I'm back. It's rinsed. We're gonna try it out on this salted caramel syrup by Zero Delicious. 0 calories, 0 sugar. And then I brought a medicine cup from the NyQuil bottle, and we're gonna do a 1 pump to see how much 1 pump actually gives us. It fit the bottle perfectly. So here's the medicine cup. Oh, we're gonna have to pump it a few times to get it going. So there's 1 pump right there. That's probably about, oh, just wait, this medicine cup has, it's about 10 mils maybe, because it's 3/4 of a way to the, it's 2/3 of a way to the 15 millimeter mark. I don't know what that is for you Americans. We go by milliliters. So I'm just gonna put this up here so when I make a coffee later, I have a pump of syrup. And I guess you could keep the pump on the bottle forever, so we could probably throw that cover away now. The next thing I got is a Brita that hooks up to your tap on your sink. I hope there's a filter. Yeah, 1 system, 1 filter. Reduces microplastics and removes 99% of lead. See what else it says. Look inside for easy setup directions and additional information. 2 spray options, filtered water or unfiltered. So there's a little button under so you're not wasting your filter, because it only filters so many liters of water. I don't know if it says on here. It just says change filter as directed. We probably will find out and when we open it. Oh, that's French. No, that is not French. Fits most standard faucets without any tools. Oh, the directions are on the box right here. So you get this little bag in here, and it looks like it has like washers and stuff in there. This is the filter. This is the part that goes on your tap. You plug it in right here. And then you turn this to Brita if you want filtered water. And then, oh yeah, there's a little button there. So this is water, this is filtered water. I'm just gonna quickly scan if it says how many liters of water or how often do you change the filter. Remove aerator from faucet. Check thread and determine if an adapter is needed. Inside, use an adapter. Outside, luckily, no adapter needed. If needed, install washer and adapter. Oh, that's good because it's annoying when you have to go to Home Hardware to get an adapter like I did with my hose. Screw base system to faucet. No tools required. Support the base and click filter into filter cup. Turn to Brita filtered water setting and flush with cold water for 5 minutes. Okay. Oh yeah. The filter replacement indicator monitors the filter life and tells you to replace the filter based on average water quality and filtered water usage by the average family. The filter replacement indicator will signal the need for replacement after approximately 100 gallons, which is 378 liters, or 4 months, whichever comes first. If your light is solid green, your filter life is sufficient. That's a hard word for me to say when English is not my first language. Green and red, filter has approximately 2 weeks or approximately 20 gallons of life left. And solid red means time to change the filter. So, oh, I don't want to throw that away just yet. So, the next thing we have in here is a box of cat litter. Not too interesting, but I really like this cat litter. I don't like clay litters. Don't start fighting, please. I don't like clay litters because I find they stink. These ones are like little pellets, and they go through the scoop really well because they're tinier than the paper bedding pellets paper bedding pellets cat litter. When I go to like remove the feces and stuff, Leo, please stop. She's an old girl. She doesn't want to fight. Are they being bad, Archie? You just want to come play with the box, eh? And then these ones, it's very absorbent. And it's 99% dust free. Color, odor control. I can't read backwards. Strong clumping action and easy to scoop. And you can get it in all these scents and different kinds. The ones that I use are these two. They're the pea husk. And these ones are wood ones. I haven't really found those ones yet, but I wouldn't mind try it, except the pellet ones. I don't want those. But I might try the unscented wood ones because it looks like sawdust. So that's everything that's in that box. Push this and this over here, push that over there, and that, and this is garbage. And then the next thing we got is over the sink dish drying rack. You will not believe how much I paid for this. They are going for over $100 on Amazon, and Temu is charging pretty much the same price. So when I seen this for, I think it was $60, and then they gave me a $25 off coupon to bring it down to like $35 or something like that, I was like, yes, I'm getting it. So I am going to set this up, and then I'll show you how it looks. And then we will come back and open that last box. So I got the dish rack up. It was very difficult, but I got it done an hour and a half later. And there's a little thing on the side here. You could put like pot lids or frying pans. Put your dishes up here. There's a little bucket right here that can come out so you can wash it if it gets yucky in the bottom. Then there's like a little basket here that I put like sponges and the dishcloth and stuff on. I couldn't put the Brita on. I couldn't put the Brita on because this thing, the adapter on the Brita doesn't fit on here. So I'm gonna have to go to Home Hardware tomorrow and grab an adapter. It came with 3 adapters, but none of the adapters fit. So I'm gonna have to go and get one tomorrow at Home Hardware. So we got one more item to open, and let's get it done. There, I put up a curtain so it's not too disturbing. The light is not coming in and disturbing. But the next thing I got is a Ninja. What does it say on there? Ninja Foodi Everyday Possible Cooker Pro. I did pretty good at reading that backwards. It might not be backwards to you guys, but it's backwards to me when I read it in the viewfinder there. I already have 2 slow cookers, but I wanted this one because you could put the whole thing in the oven too. Ugh. So it was double boxed. So look at this side. I'll turn this way so I can read it. It says replaces 10 cooking appliances. It replaces a rice cooker, a food warmer, a non-stick pot, a saute pan, a cast iron skillet, a slow cooker, a saucer, is that what it says? Saucier, a saucepan, a stock pot, and a Dutch oven. And I've always wanted a Dutch oven, so that's what drew me to this. And then on the side it says cooks everything from fluffy greens to full 1-pot meals. And then it has like white rice, brown rice, keep warm, braise, sear, oats, pasta, slow cook. And then that's French. We already read that. And we already read that. So everything else is in French. Okay, where's those scissors? And we got a book with a spoon, We got the lid, and everything on it is metal. My old slow cooker, the handle was plastic, so I could never put it in the oven. Like if you were making a pasta dish and you wanted to put some cheese on top and brown it, you can put the whole pot right in the oven and put it under broil. It's quite bigger than my old slow cooker too. That's how big it is. Let's put it over here for a second and get the base. Silica gel. And then this is the base. Air comes out of there. And then there's two handles on the base, so if you want to pick up the whole base, you can. If you want to only pick up this pot, then you would use that one. There's a little button here. I've never seen that before. I wonder if that's a safety feature, like when it's pressed, it works and it heats up, and then when you lift the pot off and the button pops back up, then it stops heating. I'm just assuming, I don't know. So, I just don't know. Okay, so it fits on either way. You could put it this way, or you could put it this way. They fit both ways. And then these are all the features: slow cook, braise, sear, keep warm, white rice, brown rice, oats, pasta. I don't know what these function buttons do yet. This is a temperature button here, and this is how long you want to cook it, and then the play and stop button. I assume this is like a rice spoon paddle thingy. Maybe it's just something they want us to use. We'll find out when we read the instructions. Maybe it's just what they want us to use so it doesn't scratch the coating on it. Yeah, it is a rice spoon. You get the parts you get is a rice spoon, a glass lid, pot side handles. I don't know why they would call those parts when they're connected to the machine. Sorry about that. My brain just went into a brain fog there. Then you get a 6.5 quart cooking pot. And then the main unit handles the main unit and the control panel. I don't know if this is just important information or it's going to show me how to use it. Okay, so the function buttons are to get to the different things, like the slow cook, the braise, the sear, the keep warm, the white rice, the brown rice, the oats, and the pasta. So it doesn't look like it's going to be too difficult to use. And it also came with a recipe book. I love it when machines come with recipe books, because I always find a recipe I've never heard of before. So there's the cook turn functions again. And measure your grains. Using a dry measuring cup, add desired amount of grains to the pot. Add water or stock to the corresponding mark on the pot. Oh. Where's that? I don't see no marks on the pot. Oh, okay, they're on the inside. There's, I don't know if you guys can see it. Right there. There's marks on the inside of the pot. That's cool. So it says to, if you guys can see it, there's some little marks in the pot. So that's for making rice. And then there's a banana berry cream oatmeal, which I can't eat. There's minestrone soup. I might try that. I've had it before. Potato corn chowder, no picture. Chicken and sausage gumbo, no picture, so I don't know what they look like. And pub style cheese dip, no picture. With mashed potatoes, there's a picture there. And then slow cooked buffalo chicken dip, and there's a picture there. Cheap chickpea curry. I might try that, but not put too much curry in there. It calls for 2 tablespoons of curry powder, so I might start off with like 1 tablespoon. Like, I'll cut that spice in half. I don't know about the other ones, like cumin, if that's spicy, but I'm not a very like spicy person. Then the next thing we got is Cajun dirty rice, and that looks good. I like rice, but rice causes my sugars to go up, so try not to eat it too often. Then there's classic sloppy joes, braised short ribs, spaghetti and meatballs, slow cooker chocolate lava cake. That sounds good. We could substitute the 1 cup of flour for 1 cup of almond flour. And we can substitute the 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar with stevia. Spiced apple crisp. Ginger, brown sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg. And then there's a chart for grain and pasta, how to make it. We should be getting to the end of this book soon. And then that's the same thing continued. And then there's a slow cooker chart that shows how much water you should put in with your, so say you wanted to have chicken thighs with bones in, you, for 3 pounds, which is 6 to 7 thighs, you would season as desired. Add 2 cups of water to the slow cooker, and if you cook it on low, it's going to take 6 to 7 hours, but if you cook it on high, it'll take 3 to 4 hours. And then we're at the end now. We just got some notes. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching and having patience with me, and we'll try a recipe maybe next weekend, because I don't have time to cook when I'm working. I do 12-hour shifts, and like most jobs, people can throw something in the slow cooker and go to work. They come home and it's ready, but I work for 12 hours. So unless there's a function where this thing will go off after 8 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, depending, then I can't throw something in the slow cooker before I go to work, because it'll be burnt by the time I get home. And things do burn on the slow cooker, because one time I burnt chili I left it in there a little too long on high. I should have turned it down on low instead, because I wanted it to like simmer for a few hours. So thanks for watching. Until next time, peace. So I rinsed out the Ninja. I put a pork chop in there and I smothered it in barbecue sauce. And we're going to turn this on. These are the function buttons if you want braise, sear, keep warm, white rice, brown rice, oats, pasta. But we want slow cook. And I don't know what this, oh yeah, that's low and that's high. And that's how long you want to cook it for. I don't want 6 hours because there's only one in there. I'm going to put it at 3 hours. And then if it's not ready, my old slow cooker used to cook in 3 hours. So I'm going to try 3 hours. So maybe now that I can adjust the time, maybe I can put something in here before I go to work. And then it'll automatically shut off. So there's the play button, and it's counting down. So this slow cooker was very simple to use, and I'm very happy I bought it. And it's a very big, I could fit a lot in here. That's only one part of it, because I live alone, so I don't want to cook too much. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye.